Good day, everyone. Today, I will tell you a little bit about why I love history and how it influences my storytelling. Have you ever started reading about a historical event and then fallen down a rabbit hole, needing to know what happened next? What led to that moment? What were the consequences? There's a psychological reason for that pull. It's called the zygotic effect. Our minds are wired to seek completion, to remember unfinished stories far more vividly than finished ones. History, in many ways, is the ultimate unfinished story, and we're all living in the next chapter. For me, this fascination began in my school days. I was enthralled with history, but specifically what's known as timeline history. I was captivated by the idea of what was happening in different parts of the world at the same time. While one civilization was developing early mathematics, what was another discovering in medicine on the other side of the planet? While one empire was building incredible war machines, what were another artists creating? This curiosity about our parallel progress as a species has driven me my whole life. The history of invention, of science, of travel is absolutely amazing. And how do we know any of it? Because we documented it, we wrote it down, we carved it into stone, we pressed it into cuneiform tablets. Our entire sense of progress is built on these records. Many people think of science fiction as pure speculation, a wild guess about what might happen in the future. And yes, there's an element of that, but for me, history is the bedrock of my storytelling. The past directly informs my perspective on the future. My debut novel is set 200 years from now, but its roots are buried deep in the past. When I imagine the future, I don't just pull ideas from thin air. I look at the trajectories we're already on. The realism of my world is anchored in historical research. I look at ancient sites and megalithic structures that will still spark our imagination. And I think about the ambition and knowledge required to create them. That same human drive is what I project forward. The creative ideas for future technologies in my book are often sparked by the seeds of innovation I see in our ancient past. To write about the future, you must understand the past. You have to recognize the patterns, the progress, the recurring themes of human ambition and struggle that are all there, documented in our libraries and our oldest ruins. So, this book, the first in a trilogy, is my continuation of that timeline. It's my exploration of where our current story might be heading. It's a future born from all the chapters that have come before. And just like history itself, this first book is an unfinished story. It's one piece of a much larger puzzle. I'm inviting you to step into this future, to see how the echoes of our shared history have shaped it, and to feel that pull of the zygotic effect, that need to find out what happens next. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to spending time with you on my next post.